Hey everyone, my name is Brian. After many years of building with Angular, I'm here to help you level up your skills and build better apps. Want to add a modal to your Angular app without pulling some random library or writing a ton of boilerplate? In this video, I'll show you how to build a clean, fully functional modal using the Angular CDK Dialog. You'll learn how to open any component in a modal, style it properly, and even add a little custom behavior. Let's dive in. Since we'll be using the Angular CDK for this example, you'll want to make sure it's installed before doing anything else. Now, I've already installed it in the demo project for this tutorial, but if you're starting from scratch, just run this command. Once that's done, we're ready to use the dialog service to create a modal. In this example, we've got a simple button on the page. When a user clicks this button, we want to open a sign-up form inside a modal that sits on top of everything else. Now, because this is an Angular app and everything's broken up into components, this might seem tricky at first. But thanks to the Angular team, it's actually really straightforward. To start, let's open the home component because that's where the button lives. The first step is to inject the dialog service. So let's add a new property called dialog. Then we'll use the inject function to inject the CDK dialog service. Okay, now that it's injected, let's create a function to open our modal. We'll call it openModal. Within this function, we simply need to call the open method from the dialog service. Then we need to pass the component that we want to modalize, so let's add our signup form component. And that's it. That's all it takes to open a component in a modal. Now we just need to wire it up to the button click. So let's switch over to the component template. Now let's add a click event on the button where we'll call our new openModal function. Pretty simple, right? Let's save and try it out. Okay, so the modal opens, but it doesn't look much like a modal. There are some very basic overlay styles included with the dialog, but our signup form is just floating here, and it's pretty difficult to see. We'll need to add more CSS to make it look more like a traditional modal. Let's inspect the DOM to see what's going on. Here you can see that the CDK has injected some overlay containers near the end of the body. And within all this markup, our signup form component is right here. This is pretty cool because the button that opened this is up here in the root component and then within the markup for the home component. So now that the code works, we just need to add some styles. We'll apply some container styles directly to the host of the signup form component. But here's the trick. We'll only apply these styles when the component is inside a CDK dialog container, since this form could be used outside of the dialog where we wouldn't want these styles to apply. So we'll use host context instead of host for this. Okay, let's try this again. Perfect. That gives us a proper modal look and feel. All right, we've got a working modal. But how do we close it? Well, by default, if you click anywhere on this backdrop here, the modal will close. That's handy, but sometimes it can be frustrating, especially if the user accidentally clicks outside the modal. Well, we can disable this functionality pretty easily. When you open a modal with the dialog service, you can pass in a configuration object to customize its behavior. So, inside the open method, we'll pass a second argument and set disable close to true. Okay, now let's test it out. There. Now, the backdrop is still visible, but clicking it doesn't close the modal. That's great, except now we don't have a way to close it at all. Let's fix that by adding a close button to our signup form component. First, we'll inject the DialogRef so we can get a reference to the currently open dialog. We'll call the property DialogRef and again use the inject function. Since this component might also be used outside a modal, we'll mark this injection as optional. Okay, now let's create a close modal method. Inside this method, we'll call the DialogRef close method to safely close the modal if the reference exists. Okay, that should be everything we need here. Let's wire this up in the template. First, we need to add a button, and we'll add a close label. Then we need to add a click event where we can call our new close modal function. Okay, let's save and open the modal again. And now we can close it properly. So that's it. You just built a fully functional customizable modal using the Angular CDK Dialog, no other external libraries, no extra dependencies. It's clean, it's flexible, and it feels like it belongs in your Angular app. If this was helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more Angular tutorials, and drop a comment if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.